Hello, Mr. Davenport. You there?
Yeah, I'm gonna be using my phone until I get home.
Okay.
I'm on my way home right now, though.
Okay, cool. Um, let's see. Let's get some points on the roster for you because you're going to be without a computer for a while. So I'm going to have you do the norms. Um, First, I got to get onto the screen. Hey, all right. Do you see my screen?
Yeah,
Knock it out.
no one has the right to hurt another person. Education and the classroom are sacred. We will never behave in a way that will discredit ourselves, our school, or our family. An Excel Academy Southwest student always acts with integrity. We take pride in Excel Academy Southwest. We respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participate. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. And we are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post secondary endeavors.
Awesome job, sir. Very awesome. Okay. Well, let's keep going. That was 20 points. Well, Townhouse CGI, that is every day, right? So got to move this for a second. It's every day. It's actually occurs 11:15 to about 11:45. This allows you guys to get valuable life skills. It's actually mandatory. We were in the building. Students had to go no matter what they were doing right after second period. So try to participate, especially for those that want to at the end be like, "What can I do to make up work?" Well, if you've been coming to GGI daily, you got a stockpile of points that you can use to help yourself out later. So that's, if you need the link, you can get it from any of the teachers. Try to be present, try to be there, and also be participating. These Raspberry Pi kits, they're going to be very essential in the upcoming days because we're going to be utilizing them to do real world applications in computer science, physics, as well as engineering. So if you don't have your kit already, make sure you schedule with the school with Miss Vega or Miss Ball or any of the operation staff to pick up your kit. If it's damaged, do bring all the parts in. I need those parts back, and I got to try to fix them because we don't have an infinite supply of these kits. But once you do that, I can swap it out for a new kit. So do know these are going to be utilized real soon, and you can't do any of the assignments on these kit. I mean, on a phone or a different computer. You have to do it on this kit. So be mindful of that in the upcoming future. Okay, so Mr. Stuckey with the Louis Vuitton, I need you to read that screen there. Turn your mic on. 1 second.
Every Wednesday, Thursday, I learn to code from the convenience of your home. I get extra credit for some meal classes. The pandemic effect on the coding job market. Why I learn to code. The surprisingly broad benefits of coding. Interested? Join me link at 4 p.m.
Okay. Okay, I had to wait for him to mute himself. Don't want no echo. All right, now let's go to Mr. Davenport. You're gonna read the next one. And stuck. You're gonna just seesaw as what Russia say. Go ahead.
Daily tasks. Students will be able to complete will can will be able to complete the evaluation at SB. Hello, all aspiring STEM students. Welcome to class. Inside of SB, you can access the pre-recorded videos of each class. These videos are normally ready to review by 4 p.m. daily.
That was cool. Now, next up would be Jalen.
MIT Scratch and Microsoft make code projects are required daily. Most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone, however, functionality will be limited. The actual personal computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois via the Board of Education. Questions or concerns, email me at mytitle@schools.com or reach me out via SB messaging.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. So now let's move to the next one. The last one will be you, Mr. Davenport. Go ahead, take care of what's on the screen there. Oh, this is an old one. It's not updated. All right, so we'll come back to this because that's a different word for today. But today is really we got a second problem, and I got to fix all this. I thought I did last night. Come over here, and in EDSB, I'm gonna have Davenport read this. I just got to repost it because he just got here.
Uh, hello, all. Hello, and good day to all future computer scientists. You will need to create a Scratch account and utilize a tutorial to create this project effectively. The link to begin creating project today is that link. Use the code to recreate/remix your own sprites and backdrops for the entire program. All segments of the code need to be ready by tomorrow morning's class. Please keep in mind that you must choose your own sprites and backdrop for this project and all future projects. Stay safe as well as warm out there in Zen.
Great, man. You must have been reading straight from Esby. I didn't get a chance to post it that fast, but great job. All right, so he had 20 points for that one. All right, now everybody click on the link. You should be logged into your MIT Scratch account by now. I'll bring this over here so you can see it. Drag this over here and put this up here. You might want to click on it now with me because it takes a little bit of time to load. Okay, so here's what you got to do. Make sure, first and foremost, you are logged in to your Scratch account. Everybody should have one by now. We've been doing this for like the second week by now. So log in. And once you do that, you'll be able to come to my source code and remix it. The reason you're going to remix is because you have to fix it. I don't want you rebuilding it from the ground up. I want you to remix it first. And then once you remix it, you got to go in here and change some things. So let's expand this. You should do it with me so you can see if it works on your end. Now, when I hit the flag, watch what happens. So hit the green flag. It says, in Chicago, the temperature changes from one season to the next. The thermometer will show you the average high temperatures for each season. In winter, the average temperature is 34 degrees. Summer, the average temperature is 83 degrees. And that's pretty much the end of the program, right? So here's what you have to do. You have to include at least 3 more temperatures. It doesn't have to be, well, it can't be the same temperatures. But something else that will determine a different part of the season, whether it's winter, summer, fall. All right, so you're going to have to just choose some different temperatures and show the different changes where those temperatures lie, okay? So let's come out of this and look at the source code. We're going to click See Inside so you can take a look. Oh, Miss Carter, welcome to class.
That was time.
Oh, you all right?
Yeah, I'm kind of stuffy.
Okay, all right. Okay, I hope you're all right. You got the link to catch up to us, Miss Carter? So you've been trying to do some work at home.
Yeah.
All right. So make sure you log in, so you Scratch, remix the program, and I'm about to tell you guys what you got to fix on here. So see inside. Waiting for it to change screens for you guys. Oh, McFly. It's an old reference to a movie. All right, there it goes. Okay, so if everybody sees what I'm doing, this is all the code behind the scenes. You got one sprite that you're pretty much altering. Now, here's what you got to do. Remember, you want to also include the word of the day, objective, and all that stuff. And I'm going to put it in the system in a second. Let me grab this over here and drag it over to the other screen so I can work on it while y'all working on this. Grab this because that's not correct. Okay, I'm going to fix that in a moment. Now, listen, you're going to have to add a sprite here that's going to talk for saying the objective, the word of the day, and the term of the day. You should do that last. What I want you to focus on is adding, with these blocks, some more seasons. So you see here, we're going to play it again. It's like 2 seasons here, right? So we hit play. And it starts off, welcome to Chicago again, right? But how many seasons do you see? If you go watch it very slowly, talks about how Chicago operates, the Windy City, and then we got 34 degrees. That's way down there, 80 degrees up here. And then it stops. So it's like 2 temperatures, y'all. Now, again, you want to log into Scratch. You want to make sure you at least set it up so that, you can be able to remix the code. All right, Jalen, stop yawning at my screen. You're making me tired. But what was I saying? What? You got wait times in between. So really all you need to do is to grab another say block and attach it to the rest of this. Now, I'm not going to do it for you because I want you to figure it out, but you're including other seasons. And if you pay attention, you can change the costumes with this next costume button. Now, what we got to notice is with this thermometer, How many costumes does it have? You click on costumes up here, right here in this corner. You'll be able to see how many ways that thermometer will change when you're ready to use it. So how many colors we have? We have red. You can use red. You said what? Five. Okay, yeah. I don't know if y'all heard him. He's here in the classroom with me. So it's five colors here, right? Or five costumes. I'm only asking you to include two more to match up with this yellow, fall, and spring. You even got a winter in there, and that's extra credit. So if you can like make it trans the transition to a different color on the thermometer with a season change, you got to think about what these colors mean. So maybe you should go to Google and figure out what's appropriate temperature for spring. And I think they kind of gave you a cheat sheet because each costume, like winter, if you looking at my screen, it says 34. They kind of gave it away for y'all. So y'all just got to go in and reprogram them and make sure you have enough wait time in between. Okay, that's the first thing you're gonna do. Now I'm gonna give you a couple of minutes to work on it, but again, first remix it. I don't want you going in here and try to rebuild the whole entire code. That's gonna kill your class time. Your goal is to troubleshoot the code that you're given from me. And what I want you to do is include at least 2 to 3. You get extra credit. You can make all 3 work. More seasons on this thermometer. Now, if you go to costumes, it's a cheat sheet for you. All you gotta do is look at the costumes and then be like, okay, well, how do I program, say, for instance, winter? But they kind of told you already that winter is 34 degrees. You click on code here, and I gotta look here. What do we have? It says next costume, next costume. So I gotta keep going with this because I want to switch the costume again, right? After this wait, like they did here, we'll put another next costume and then say something, and that should be corresponding to the temperature for whichever one you're choosing. Now, from the looks of it, they use 34 degrees for winter, and they use summer, but I don't think they use fall, and what else they give us? And spring. Now, no temperature, you could actually have that listed as 0 degrees, right? So let's put up a clock for you. And then we're going to come back and review the objective a few times. I'm going to fix this objective for you guys in a moment. So let's say overall you get 10 minutos. Am I saying that? Minutos? I don't know. Timer. Let's go for 10 minutes, and then we're going to do share outs. Okay. So do your best. Remember, remix your code first. You got to be logged into your account to even get access like that. Okay, Miss Carter, you there? Miss Carter?
Yeah.
Awesome. Can you read, hold on one second. Let me go up. All right, can you read that there?
MIT Scratch and Microsoft Make Code projects are required daily. Most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone. However, functionality will be limited. An actual personal computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois via the Board of Education. For questions or concerns, email me at michael.tyler@sessyschools.com or reach out to me via SB Messenger.
Ma'am. All right. And then next up is going to be, of course, let's do Mr. Davenport. Some points on the roster. You read that there? Deontay, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, can you read the screen, sir?
It says students will be able to animate computer science code blocks to algorithms for a
Mm-hmm.
variety of operator category conditional statements. Classroom term of the day is events, and the word of the day is deliberate.
Yep. Deliberate. Yep. Okay, so that's 20 points for Miss Carter and 20 points for Mr. Davenport. Mr. Stuckey, let's take a look and see what you've done. I need you to share your screen, see how far you've gotten. Everybody should have at least by now remixed their code and started making changes. Because the next thing I'm going to show you is how to incorporate the objective. This is a part of your coding, right? The objective, the word of the day with the definition. So students are just putting the word in there and the term of the day. Okay, so let's go through it slowly. I'll change screens. Come out of this. And we're looking at this code here, right? So let's take a look at it, right? You should have remixed it and have all this here. And then all you would need to do really is just to include other pieces of code to make it show those other seasons in the thermometer. Remember, in our costumes, in case you don't know what those seasons are, it's going to go in those blocks. It says next costume, next costume. Well, it goes through these three costumes. It goes through no temp, which is the first costume, goes through winter, which is 34 degrees, summer, 83 degrees, which is probably what today is going to look like finally, you know. And then we got spring at 59 degrees and fall at 63 degrees. So your goal was to simply go through the other two costumes and say something about those temperatures or what seasons they are, just like they did the other costumes. So let me go through again so you can see it. We're going to hit the flag, and I'm going to show you after we do this demonstration how to basically incorporate the word of the day, term of the day, and objective into your coding. So you see it goes through the no temp, 34 degrees is winter. They say it there. You got to say something similar. Summer is average 83 degrees, and it stops. Now, again, you got to continue the code. I want you to do this on your own to incorporate those other two seasons or temperatures. And you got to put a statement in there for it to say it. Now, how do we have our word of the day, term of the day, and objective displayed on your program? Real simple. Let's incorporate another sprite. You choose what it is. So for me, I'm just going to click on this here, the sprite, like we usually do. And we're going to choose, I don't know, a sprite that has animation. You can make it animate as it's saying different things, but it's up to you to figure out how to do that. So I'm gonna put a little bat down here. It's like one of my favorites. I happened to watch Justice League the other day with my son and to the Batman thing. I'll put him here. You can choose your own character, right? Once you got him selected or her selected, you're gonna come up and like I told you guys all the time, because some people forget to do this. Go to events, and the very first thing you want to do is you want to establish when you want your other character to speak or say the objective, word of the day, term of the day, and all this. So I covered this yesterday. I'm gonna cover it again because I want you to be successful today. So let's do this. We're gonna grab what? So This time, instead of when the flag is clicked, so everything is not talking all the same, I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna grab the when the space bar is pressed. Now, you don't necessarily need to have it just as the space bar. You can click on this and it gives you an option of things you can use for starting this character to say the objective, word of the day, and term of the day. All right, so I'm just going to say space bar. You can choose whichever key you want to make it do when it starts the program. Next, you want to include a say block. We'll go to looks. Inside of looks, we can grab a say hello. I hope people are doing this with me so they don't have to worry about this part. This is where you're going to put your objective. Okay. Now, I'm not just saying the word objective. The objective I had on the screen that was read by, I think it was Davenport or Carter. But look, we'll put objective right here. You have to put something else, which is the actual objective. I'm just giving you a head start. I want it to show for more than 2 seconds so I can read it. So I'm gonna make it about at least 4 seconds long. And the next thing I want to go to control because I want it to wait, right? Before it comes to the next part. So I'm gonna say, hey, I want you to wait for about 2 seconds. It just makes the program wait a second and then clears the screen. And then what do you want it to do? Well, you can make it continue on by going right back to the say block, to the looks, grab another one, right? Put it there. This one you can make as, I'm just gonna put CTOD for classroom term of the day. That's that word and its definition for the classroom term of the day, right? I think that was called events in terms of computer science. Let's grab another wait block. Then you just replicate. This one right here is going to actually be your word of the day. All right. So we got the word of the day, classroom term of the day, and objective. You guys are going to type those in. You're not going to type CTOD for classroom term of the day. You're going to type in the actual classroom term and its definition, y'all. Okay. Again, each of these will make about 4 seconds. So the person watching your program can actually read what's on the screen. So take some time and knock that out because that's like your exit slip for today. But your words have to be incorporated with your program. So do that right now. If I started this whole program off, it'll look something like this. So boom, I'm gonna start with that. Welcome to Chicago. Temperature. You notice the bat is not saying anything, right? I'm gonna wait till it gets done. And then remember, I programmed it to use a space bar. You can choose anything else. Just remember what you programmed it for. Okay, it's done. And I hit space bar. Oh, there it goes. Now it's just running. You notice it stays for 4 seconds. It changes. Okay. So, you know, with a little patience, you'll get it done. It shouldn't say word of the day. It should say the actual word of the day there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a couple more minutes to finish that up. And I'll put a timer up. I'm going to leave this segment of code. Choose your character that you want to talk about, the word of the day objective. And if you don't know what it is, let me know. I'll switch the screen back to that. But everybody try to get these parts done so you can at least have that part of your programming working. Where's my clock at? Okay. So 10 minutes. We're going to do share out again. But before I do that, we should review those. Before I start the clock, let's review those real quick. All right. So it didn't start right. I'm going to do this. Okay. Okay, so let's go for Stucky. You haven't had a chance to read. Let me mute myself. All right, Stucky, you gotta go ahead.
MIT Scratch and mock self-made code projects are required daily. Most projects are possible to complete on the cell phone, however, functionality within actual personal computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois State Board of Education. For personal concerns, email me at martell@accessschools or reach out to me via Esri Messenger.
Okay, and next I'm gonna choose. Let's see here, Miss Carter to read the next part.
Today's objectives. Students will be able to animate computer science code blocks to algorithms for a variety of operator category conditional statements. classroom term of the day is events. Word of the day is deliberate.
Thank you. All right. So remember, you're going to put into the code, like I said, the objective there. Students will be able to all that into that first part of code I told you about for your sprite character. The next part is going to be events and its definition for the classroom or CTOD, classroom term of the day. And word of the day is going to be its definition, deliberate. That's the WOTD that I showed you earlier. So let me come out of this real quick and show you again what I'm talking about, and then start this clock. Okay, so we got this. And remember, these is where you put these things in so you can make it work. Huh? Take a couple of minutes and try to finish as much as you can. And we're gonna do share outs. See who gets the in-class points. Come over here and check on Jalen. Let's see what he's doing. We're playing a video game. How about this? Oh Lord, this is acting up. Hold on, this is not what that don't even look right. Fixed it just that fast. Bam. That boy smart. And now's the time for share outs. Before we do, we got to review the objective twice more. So it's going to be an opportunity for at least 20, 40, 60 points because we got three things to read. The objective twice, and then the parameters for the class once. So let's go around the room, Mr. Davenport. I'm going to have you read the very first one. 1 second. And for this thing to catch up to me. What happens when it sits for a while? Usually working with me now. It's slow. Let's do this. So close it out, and we're gonna try it again. Oh, who's it? Oh, it's Mr. Rush. I'm like, who just popped in the room? Just waiting for it. There it is. Now, there we go. All right, so it should be coming up.
The daily task or something else?
This right here, sir.
Okay. MIT Scratch and Microsoft made code projects are required daily. Make projects as possible to complete on a. Oh, I'm sorry. Most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone. However, functionally, it will be limited. An actual personal computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois via the Board of Education. For questions or concerns, email me at michael.tyler@sesischools.com or reach out via SB Messenger.
All right, thank you. The next one is going to be once with Jalen, and then the next time it's read, it's going to be Miss Carter. So, Jalen, could you go ahead and take care of that real quick? You got to turn your mic.
Soon be able to animate computer science code blocks to algorithms for a variety of operator category conditional statements. Determine days, events, order days, and debilitate.
And Miss Carter, can you read that once more? And then we're going to do share outs.
Today's objective, students will be able to animate computer science code blocks to algorithms for a variety of of operator category conditional statements. Classroom time of the day is events, word of the day is deliberate.
Right. So now it's time for share outs. I'm going to stop presenting, see how far everybody's got. So all you do is share your screen and let's see how much work you got done. Okay, so there we go. Turn on host controls, share screen. Okay, so first up would be Mr. Davenport. You have anything you can share real quick? Were you able to get anything done or no? Davenport, you there?
I'm sorry, what you say?
No, I said, were you able to get anything accomplished? It's time for share out.
No, I apologize. I'm not even at home yet.
Okay. All right, so you got till 8 p.m. to finish everything. You probably got to watch the video.
Okay.
Let's go to Jalen. I need you to share your screen, see how far you've gotten, sir. Oh, how to present right. What are you doing over there? There you go. Okay. Take a look at what he's got going on. Okay. Got a bird. Okay. A branch in his mouth. How many seasons did you put in here? Let's take a look. 83. He figure out. Oh, he figured it out. Okay. Oh, you might get full credit now. What about the objective and all that stuff? Oh, he activated it. Everybody see what he's done? This is pretty good. Okay, there it is. Ah, you got to finish that. You got to tell me what events is. Ah, almost. You got to say the definitions. Okay. Oh, he said, hold on. He got it in there. Oh, you fancy. You real fancy. Okay. You getting the hang of this stuff. All right, pretty good. You know how to turn it in though, right? And I hope everybody saw what he did. All right, so Miss Carter, you're up next. How much was you able to get completed?
All right, hold on.
Oh, don't be dying on me now. I hope you're all right now. Just share your screen. Unless she coughing up a lung. Hold on. You okay over there? Just joking. Oh, I think there she goes. All right, you got it, Miss Carter. It's coming up. Okay. Now, can you expand it so we can see? Dang, you got a lot of programming in there. All right, so let's see it run though. Can you start it running? Can you expand it for me now? I'm looking at a small screen version of it. Can you come up to the four corners and the maximize? Yep, that. Yep. There we go. Okay, now start the program and okay, welcome to Chicago weather. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. See how many seasons she was able to make happen. Okay, winter, summer, gotcha. Spring, okay. One more. Okay. She did good. All right, now what about the objective and stuff? Were you able to put that? Oh, okay. That's the objective. Now you gotta say the definition of it now, Miss Carter. Go back and program that. Deliver it you did though, not events. Okay, so you just gotta say the definition of the events and then you know how to turn it in, right? You gotta hit that orange share button too, Kyra. Because do you know how to turn it in or no?
Yeah, I'm not turning. I gotta add the definition for events.
Right, and then don't forget to hit the share button because that allows you to share it with me with that link, okay? And put it
Okay.
in today's assignment. Okay, so it is 9:57. I want you guys to have time for your next period. Do you have any questions for me? Because your next period starts at 10:10, I want to say. Yes, no, maybe so. Any questions? Okay, I heard Jalen say no because he's in the building with me, but Kyra,
No.
okay. Deontay, no.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Any questions, sir? We're at the end of class.
No.
All right, get to your next period. Same thing with you, Kyra. See you guys later. Try to get this done by 8. Everything turned in. Okay, let's get ready to stop the recording.